State Legislature. Part 6 of the Indian Code. Chapter 1 General Article 152. Chapter 2 Second State Executive Article 153 167. Chapter 3 State Legislature 168 Set 2 and Approval. Chapter 4 Legislative Power Governor Odisha Article 213. Chapter 5 High Courts 214 232. Chapter 4 Subordinate Court Article 233 said 237. Article 153 Governor of States. There shall be a governor of each state. Article 150 Executive Power State. The executive power state shall be vested in the governor and shall be exercised by him directly or through the officials subordinate to him or in accordance with the Constitution. Article 155 Appointment of the Governor shall be appointed by the President and by warrant under his hand and seal. Article 156 Term of Office of Governor. The Governor shall hold office during the pleasure of the President. The Governor may be under his address to the President and resign his office subject to the foregoing provisions of the article. Governor shall hold office for a term of 5 years from the date on which he enter upon his office. Article 156 Qualification of appointment. As Governor, no person shall be eligible for appointment unless he is citizen of India is completed the age of 35 years. Article 158 Condition of Governor's Office. Governor shall not be member of any house in the parliament or shall if show he must vacant his seat before entering office of governor. Seventh Constitution Amendment 1952 or more state have a common government. Governor shall not hold any office of profit. The governor shall be entitled by without payment of rent to use of uses of his official residence and shall be also entitled such endowments, allowances, privileges may be determined by Parliament by law. Parliament by when 3 where the same person is appointed as governor of two or more states, the endowment allowances payable or the governor be allocated along the state in such provision as the president may be ordered determined. The governor shall not be demised during the his term of office. Seventh Constitutional Amendment 92 or more states can have common governors. Article 150 Oath of affirmations by governor. Governor has to take oath in presence judiciary. If the absent, the governor has to take an oath in the presence senior most judge of the High Court available. Article this appointed certain countries, the president of India can be appointed and someone to take over the function of state governor in certain situations. Article 161 Governor of Power government to grant pardons, it is suspend limits or commute sentence in certain cases. The governor of state shall be the power to grant pardon, reprieve, respite, or reason or punishment, also suspend limits or commit the sentence of any person convicted to any offence. Difference in pardoning power of president and governor. Governor cannot pardon death sentence. Governor cannot be using pardoning power against the sentence handed down by martial court. Executive on the extent of executive power of state. Article 73 plus 189 plus Article 162. Executive power of state extend to matter where the state legislature has the power to make law. Article 1 Council of Ministers to aid advise government. Advice of Council of Ministers is not binding on governor. Minister, Chief Minister shall be appointed by the Governor and other ministers shall be appointed by the Governor. The advice of Chief Minister and Minister shall be held office during the pleasure of the Governor. The Council of Ministers shall be elected responsible to the Legislative Assembly of the state. Before a minister ensure upon his own, the Governor shall administrate to him oath and appointments of secretary according to the form set off for the purpose. In the third schedule, the minister who are any period of 6 months in order member legislative of the state. At the expiration of period keys of minister, the salaries and allowances of minister shall be such a legislature of the state may from time to by law be determined until the legislature of state shall determine shall be specified in the second schedule. Article 160 Advocate General of the State's appointment duty hold office till the pleasure of governor. Article 160 Conduct of business of government of states. Article 160 Duties of chief minister with respect to furnishing of information of government act. Home CM Article 160 Constitution Legislature state for any state there shall be legislature which shall consist of governor in the state of Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Telangana, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, Goa, and the other states one house governor. Per house of permanent lower house Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Telangana, Maharashtra. All states do not have legislative council. Only six states do. Where there is a two houses, one shall be known as legislative council, other in legislative assembly. If there is only one house, it must be legislative assembly. Article 169. Abolitions or certain of legislative council of states are when a parliament can abolish legislative council of state after passing resolution from legislative assembly with two-thirds of present and voting member of a legislative state passes resolution to that effect by a majority of total member of assembly and majority of not less than two-thirds of the member of assembly present and voting. No such law or aforesaid shall be deemed to be an amendment to for purpose of Article 368, Article 170, Composition of Legislative Assembly. Subject to provision Article 33, the legislative of such state shall consist not more than 500 and not less than 600 members, chosen by dialects for the territorial constituency in the state. For the purpose of Clause 1, each state shall be divided into territorial constitutions in such manner that the relation between the population of each constituency and the members of state allotted to itself far as will be the same throughout the state. Minimum number of state in legislative assembly of Sikkim, Goa, and Arunachal Pradesh is 30. The total number of states in the legislative assembly of each state and division of each state into territorial constitutions shall be readjusted upon comment of each instance. Article 131. Composition of Legislative Council. Article 82. Total number of members in the Legislative Council of State having a council shall not exceed one-third of the total member of Legislative Assembly of the state, not less than 40, until the Parliament by law otherwise provide the composition. The Council of State shall be provided in clause third of the total member Legislative Council of State, one-third elected by electoral council members, party, district board, and the local authority, 112% leading state has at least 3 years graduate from any university in India, 112% engaged in teaching for at least 3 years, one-third by member of Legislative Assembly. Remaining one-sixth nominated by governor, person having special or particular experience in literature, science, art, cooperative movement, social science, LIC, cooperative movement. Article 132. Duration of state legislature. Every legislature assembly for every state, unless sooner dissolved, shall continue for 5 years for the date appointed for its first meeting. The Legislature Council of State shall not be subject to dissolution, but any earliest possible third of the members, therefore, shall retire as soon as may be on the expiration of every second year. Article 133 Qualification of membership of state legislature. A person shall not be qualified to be chosen to fill a seat in the legislature of a state unless he is a citizen of India in a clause. State of legislature not less than 25 years of age, and in case of seat in the legislature not less than 30 years of age. Positions such as other qualifications may be prescribed in that behalf or under any law made by Parliament. Once session of state appropriation and dissolution, the governor may summon to meet at such time at his fit, but 6 months shall not be intervened between its last sitting in one session and that appointment for its first sitting in the next session. The governor may from time to time the prorogue the House of dissolve the legislative assembly. 175. A right of governor address and message House of House at governor may address legislative if there is both houses assembled. The governor may send a message to the House of Legislative State whether with respect to bill then pending in legislative. Article 176. Special address by governor at the commencement of the first session after each general election and the commencement of the first session of each year the council address into Assembly Council if the provision shall be made by rules regulating procedure of the House or neither House for the allotment of or decisions of the matters if found in such address. Article right of Minister Advocate General as respect to House. Every Minister and Advocate General for a state shall have the right to speak in or take part in proceedings of the Legislative Assembly or Council but in there but cannot vote. Article 170 Speaker and Deputy Speaker of Legislative Assembly. Vacation, resignation of removal from the office of Speaker and Deputy Speaker. Article A. Power Deputy Speaker has a person to perform duties or office or to act as speakers. Article 181. The Speaker or Deputy Speaker not to decide a resolution for his removal of office in under consultations. Article 182. The Chairman and Deputy Chairman of the Executive Council. Article 183. Vacancy resignation or removal from the office of chairman, deputy speaker, article power deputy speaker of other person to perform the duties of office or to act as a chairman, article 185 chairman or the deputy chairman not to preside while resolution or office removal from office under the constitution, article 1 salaries allowances to speaker, deputy speaker and the chairman and deputy speaker are secretary to said article 188 of the information by members, article 1 voting in house power was ignored with significant quorum. Vacancy of seats, Article 1 disqualification of membership, Article 1 decision question on disqualification of member, Article 1 penalty for sitting and voting before making both oath and information. Article 1 when qualify or when disqualify, Article 1 power privileges of legend one of member committee, therefore, salary allowances of member article provisions to S20 passing and bill in case ordinary bill legislation has more power in comparison to legislative assemblies. First case LS bill passed to Lok Sabha Governor. Second case Lok Sabha bill passed to Lok Sabha Governor. Bill returned to it can delay before next 4 months, which is 3 months in first instance and 1 month in second instance. When will originate in Legislative Assembly. When a bill originates in Legislative Council, legislators say no, the bill lapsed, and there is no provision for joining part. Sixth Article 197 Party restriction powerless on the bills other than money bill article state that if the bill other than money bill has been passed by legislature assembly transmitted to legislature and the council has settled it can be reject the bill or does not pass the bill within a period of 3 months whether it received or pass a bill with amendment which is relevant and do not agree that the council cannot further delay or block bill. This legislative assembly must be considered final. Article 198 Special procedures of respect of money bill. Resident Council Governor. The bill can only originate in the Legislative Assembly. Legislative Council only recommended a power of amendment cannot any recommendation of money bill. However, if the bill is passed by legislature, to Legislative Council for review, the Legislative Council has 14 days to return a bill to Legislative Assembly with recommended Article 1 and definition of money bill under assets to bill. Veto power absolute veto bill rejected cannot be rejected for certain times suspension and will return as a written bill but not in case of money bill. Pocket bill or no reaction article 201 bill reserved for consideration. Government can reserve the bill for a presidential legislature or no work for the government. Here, to Article 2002, 202 annual financial statement to Article 203 proceeding in legislature with respect to estimate appropriate bill to supplementation excessive grant words of account regulatory exceptional discharge to financial bill regulating by law legislative state or relation to financial business article 190 the legislature article 202 about non-inquiry proceeding of the legislature article 213 power of government to promote issues to legislature. Olympics history. International Olympic Committee has conducted Olympics. Current president Thomas Bach formed by PhD Combat and Emmett Wickles in 1894. 1894, the second president of IOC, also designed by the Olympic League. First president of IOC, headquarters Lausanne, Switzerland, headquarters Paris, France. Earlier motto Circuit Altus Frontier Community, faster, higher, stronger together. Meaning Olympic ring order left to right, blue, yellow, black, green, red, union of 5 continents, total 106 countries, chosen through sacred valley, Tokyo, Paris, total 206 countries practiced, participated. First Summer Olympic Game 1896, Athens, Greece, first Winter Olympic 1900, Championship, France, first Paralympics 1960, Rome, Italy, first Young Summer Olympics 2000, Singapore, first Youth Winter Olympic 2012, Innsbruck, Australia, second Olympic in 1990s, Paris, first women participation, second in between Summer and Winter Olympics, 24th Olympic, 33rd Paris, France, 28th Los Angeles, California, USA, 24th Brisbane, Australia, 206 Milby and Contelli, Italy, 2000 French Alpes and France, 2000 Salt Lake City, USA. Most number of time held in USA, 8 times, 4 summer, 4 winter, cities London 3 times, Paris 3 times, Los Angeles 3 times, Indian participant 19, Paris, France, nominal, Pittsburgh won 2 silver, gold medals, Anglo India also. The first time women Participant team 1920, first Indian team Belgium, first flag barrier Purum Energy, Indian preference till now, total medal 41, 10 gold, 10 silver, 21 bronze. Indian hockey team is most successful team in Olympic, 8 gold plus 1 silver, 4 bronze medals won from 1928 to 1956. 8 teams, 2 individuals. Hockey captain Jaypal Singh Munda for 1929 goals, 14 goals by Major Dhyan Chand Wizards of Hockey. 1932 Lausanne won from USA by 24-1. 1960 non-Olympic due to World War First. 1914, 16, 1940 so no Olympic due to World War Second. 1939 so 45. 1948 London lead by Kishan Lal. 1958 Lenski Power Singh second senior second 5 gold first receive Padam Shri Award. 1955 Melbourne 6 gold medal. 1960 silver. 6 Tokyo Indian defeated Pakistan 7 gold medal. Second bronze medal first 7th place. 1780 Moscow had the gold medal. 1968, 1972, 1970 India went home with no medal in Tokyo. In Paris bronze. Two individual medals, Abhinav Bindra is winning in 2010 minute air rifle shooting the Tokyo Olympic first India to win a gold in Olympic in track and field record 87.58. That those are those on 7th August celebrated now in Jalvin Throw Day 2024 Olympic Tour Rich Barrier Abhinav Bindra Flag Barrier Kanchan Sarnath Karnal table tennis player Bilkus Miri first Indian women to jury members in Olympics chief dimension Gunga Nar medal bronze in shooting 10-meter air rifle event 2012 Olympics London. First individual medal bronze won by KD Jadhav in wrestling in 1952 Helsinki. Standing later pass won bronze tennis 2000 Sydney Olympic bronze won by Karna Maleswar in weightlifting first Indian woman to win a medal. Greeks Olympic silver medal won by Rajavendra Singh Rathore shooting. To Beijing Olympic Abhinav Bindra gold in air rifle shooting. Vijender Singh bronze in boxing. Sushil Kumar bronze 2008 Olympic silver 2012 Olympic wrestling. Vijay Kumar silver shooting. Sannem Newal bronze first India to win a medal in badminton. Com bronze first Indian woman to win a medal in boxing. Goswar Bhatta bronze medals. Tally of India in Paris Olympic 2000 total of 107 medals. Made up of contingent event on hard for medals. In all, India 6 medals, ranking 71 out of 2006 silver and 5 bronze at the Paris Olympics. Rio Olympic 2000 Piyush Sindel silver, Saski Malik bronze, Tokyo Olympic 2020 Mirabai Chauhan silver weightlifting, Lovin Borgone bronze boxing, Piyush Sindhu bronze, Ravid Bajrang Punia bronze, Neeraj Chopra hold hockey team bronze, Manu Bhakar women tennis air pistol shooting bronze, Manu Bhaskar searching maximum team 10 air pistol boxing shooting bronze, World Millions 50 rifle 3 position shooting bronze, Team India men's India. Neeraj Chopra men's javelin athlete silver, men's parents of men's wrestling 57 wrestling bronze. And in Olympic and International 1920 produced Asian Games in 1910 and 1926. USC lost bronze medal by 0.01 second. Most decorated Olympic Michael Phillips 28 medal, 23 gold. Manu Bhakar first Indian woman to win Olympic shooting medal. She is also the first Indian woman to win multiple medals in single edition of the Olympics after she mixed team 10-meter air pistol bronze with Sarabjyoti Singh. Dharavai Tata 1924 second President Maharaja Bhupender Singh 1928 cricket to include in Olympics 2008 held in Los Angeles. Other sports to be included football, squash, basketball, softball, lacrosse, event lacrosse, Mona Agarwal, Preeti Pal, Manish Narwal, Rupesh Francis, Preeti Pai, Nitish Kumar, Yogeshwar Kautana, Nitish Kumar, Tulbas Mandi, Manish Mulda, Suresh Yati, Rakesh Vansh, Sunil Sumati Antil, Nitya Shivrani, Harvinder Singh, Dharam Gammar, Praveen, Kapil Sharma, Navdeep Sharma, Simran Okyupas, Praveen Kumar, Sakia, Sundargupta, Ajit Singh, Sundan Kumar, Mandendeep Singh, Commonwealth India, Australia, South Africa, Canada between 1935 Hamilton got 949 was not hosted due to the World War II, 1939 British Empire Games, 1920 Birmingham Fourth, 26 Glasgow, Scotland to host 4 times, most number of times hosted by Australia 5 times, headed King Charles III. 2000 India hosted CWDG India first, second Commonwealth left May 1949 Commonwealth compares of 56 countries. Asia Game Masida held by Olympic Council of Asia first 1951 India, 1982 India, 2022 Hong China, 2026 Hague Japan, 20th most number held by Thailand 4 times, South Korea 3 times, 2000 Donia Qatar. Governing body on ICC 15 June 1900 headquarters Dubai UAE. First time match 1970 Australia versus England. ODI match 1971 Australia versus England. MCG ground first cricket World Cup Women's 1973 England men 1975 England's winner West Indies. India won 2 times 1983 2000 by defeating Sri Lanka. Captain Amazoni by defeating Vice Captain Kapil Dev. Jointly with Pakistan, Sri Lanka jointly with India, Sri Lanka plus Bangla, only India, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Namibia not be hosted by India. 2032 India. Most number of World Cup won by Australia. 2023 sixth World Cup 2000 T20 World Cup held every 2 years. First 2018 South Africa won by India. 2022 England 2000 US plus India won by defeating South Africa. England plus West Indies won to India. 2007 24 2026 to Australia India by Sri Lanka 2028 Australia plus New Zealand Football Association FIFA edition International League Football Association headquarters Zurich Switzerland first match in Sunday England versus Scotland Cup 1930 held in Uruguay winner Uruguay most number of time won by Brazil 5 times 2026 and Mexico USA 2000 Morocco plus 2022 held at Doha and won Martinique champions 1980 inauguration current champions Pakistan most successful India plus Australia won 2 times Asia American cricket first held in 1980 most won by India won 8 times current India solar system Neptune Saturn Mars Uranus Neptune Jupiter Venus Mercury Milky Way solar system or ionosphere Nearest galaxy Andromeda Galaxy Study of Universe Cosmology Universe Milky Way Galaxy Solar System 8 Origin of Universe Big Theories Given Big Bang Theories Big Bang Theory Infinity Hot and 10 Single Point Exploded George Lemaitre 1930 Edwin Hubble Increase in Distance of Crystal Bodies Origin of Big Bang Theory also known as Big Bang Explosion 13.8 billion years ago 14.8 billion years ago Formation of our solar system nebula theory 1955 Milken 1976 modified Laplace nebula giant cloud of dust and gases molecular gas and dust H plus helium formation of sun mostly made of H2 and H3 H3 H2 70% Institute of Astrophysics headquarters Bengaluru Celestial body to luminous cell growing not cell growing but can reflect light from Earth's example moons asteroid meteor coming asteroids They are small rocky objects that orbit around a meteoroid and meteor enter the Earth's atmosphere. Burn up mesosphere shooting stars, comets, small ice dust balls. The orbiting sun burn up on reach stars. Star luminous body color depend on temperature, group of star constellation. Pestimal hypothesis there are report of planet were found solar system by Thomas C. Cambridge Belline and Forest are modeling in 1905's largest side of Urja major Saptarishi British Uranus constellation in the Ringil British star in the night sky orbital Sirius Dog star closest star to Earth distance from Earth 150 million kilometers after Sun it is a proxy centimetry light year parasect distance 189.146 into 10 to the power 1 parasect 3.2 Indian first solar missions Aditya L1 missions ISRO Sun the only star in our solar system and powerhouse of solar system composed of hydrogen 73% helium 25% and other metal carries 99% mass of our solar system approximately 109 times of Earth takes 8 minutes 30 seconds for light at speed of 3 lakh km second to reach Earth temperature at surface 358 temperature at center 15.7 million kilometer outer layer Cornea Aditya 1 larger 0.5 PSLV C35 inner zone, radiative zone, convection zone, surface flow, photosphere, chromosphere, corona, visible path of sun. Constellation Athena, pattern of star Ursa Major, Great Bear, Saptarishi, Big Deepa, Astron pattern formed, Cassiopeia, water blue shape, Sitara, Baticulus, Bellatrix, Hourglasses, January evening, Oriono's belt, Oriono, Nebulous M24, Rigel, brightest stars, Sepia, Deniba, Albiro, The Hunter, Beltelocus, Oriono, Rigel, Sirius, Earth natural satellites, non-luminous ADI 1.7 10 to the power 6 m time of moonlight take reach to Earth is 1.6 seconds. Distance between Earth and Moon 384,000 kilometer. Gravity Earth gravity is y divided by 6 rotation revolutions same 27.3 days. Only one side of the Moon is visible near side 60% of its rotation revolution 27 days. Rotation object spinning object about the axis revolution object orbit motion around other object. All planets rotate from west to east anti-clockwise. Clockwise Chandrayaan 3 lander Vikram rover Pragyan rover and Shiv Shakti point 8 planets. These four are terrestrial, these four are jointly in two categories. This was the Kupera Bold, Jovinian planet, the exterior planet, and terrestrial planet, interior planet between asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Pandit Jesraj became the first Indian musician to have a minor planet named after the Pandit Saraj 00128 derived from his date of birth 28 Jan 13 1930. Characteristic of terrestrial planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, made up of rock material. Surface are solid, don't have rings. Very few moons. Satellites, relatively small. Jovian, Saturn, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Jovian, Halley's Comet appear every 76 hours of the 1996 next in 2061. Giant predominant helium and hydrogen. Jupiter, Saturn, Ascent, a continent rock ice mixture of water, methane, and ammonia. Uranus, Neptune. First planet Mercury, closest planet to Sun, smallest planet in our solar system, diameter 490 km. Fastest planet take 88 days to complete resolutions around Sun. Planet with no satellite, planet with no water gases like nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Fastest evolution 88 days. Second planet win hottest planet in solar system. Trap that gas easily has thicker cloud of H2SO4 and CO2. Brightest planet in solar system, also known as evening star, morning star, no satellite moon, also known as Earth's twin due to similar masses and size. Venus is also known as Lucifer, light bear, rotates clockwise, slowest rotation 243 days. Third planets of Earth, closest planet are Venus and Mercury, the only planet to give support supply, also known as blue planet. 70% water, it has one satellite moon, density in the entire solar system. Fourth planet Mars, known as red planet, rich in iron oxide, red soil. Second smallest planet solar system. Two natural moon, Phoebus, Deimos. Largest ocean and tallest mountain of Mars, Olympus Mons. Fifth planet Jupiter, largest with strongest rotation 10 hours, 9 hours, 56 minutes, and atmosphere filled with hydrogen, helium, other gases. Third brightest star after Moon and Venus. Perpetual Moon 94 Moon at present. Last satellite improved green medal among all Callisto discovered by Galileo. Unclearing around it known as winter planet. Sixth planet Saturn, second largest planet, has bright and concentric ring made of tiny rocks, gas, dust, ice. It has least dense planet has 146 might present. The maximum largest satellite Titan 1655 Hughley discovered Saturn's ring. 1675 Cassian discovered gap between rings. Cassian division Titan and satellite of Saturn, so possibility of life in Saturn. Seventh planet Uranus. It is greenish in color, green planet due to presence of methane CH4 discovered by William Herschel in 1780, known as ice and atmosphere, hydrogen, helium, water, ammonia, methane rotate clockwise like Venus. Coldest planet is at 98. It is rolling lopsided to its eighth planet Neptune. Farthest हाँ ले जा Farthest longest slower 116 Neptune 116 that is also known as ice and atmosphere composed of hydrogen, helium, bluish in color due to methane. Fourth largest planet, third most massive planet discovered by John Gally and Urban Leverrier in 1946. Only planet formed by mathematical prediction Has 14 satellites. Famous moon Triton, it is widest planet. Pluto is no more in planet 2006 by International Astronomical Union headquarters, Paris, France. It is known as dwarf planet. It is a member of Kuiper belt. Kuiper belt is spherical boundary outside the orbit of Neptune, containing number of asteroids, rogues, and comets. Pluto's Earth satellite channel first resolution to 48 stars, increased to decrease order. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Earth, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Largest dwarf planet Pluto, Uranus 2000 and Orion 10, Homonio, Magmar. There are three characteristics of planet. They be in orbit around the Sun, have a nearly spherical shape, should not be able to clear the orbit of Dibarius. Supernova, explosion of star, pulsar and neutron star, black hole places space with immense gravity, largest, the brightest of dwarf, second largest dwarf planet, Makmak. Third largest in its orbit, 310 years. Three dwarf planet present in asteroid belt, fastest rotating in Kuiper belt. Move on to next topic, that was sports. That was the part second. We already mentioned football, also known as soccer. Length 120 meter, width 4591 meter, 68 goal post, width 24 feet, height 8 feet. Difference between the goal post 7.32 meter, 24 feet, radius 9.15 meter, circumference 68 say 70 centimeter. Number of players 11. Minimum 7 players were required to start the game. 3 substitutes. Games of 90 minutes, the tie breaks, 30 penalty shootout when tie, weight of football 460 grams, substitutable allowed in football. 3 yellow card, foul, red card, serious misconduct. Desired team is associated with football, hockey, basketball. Other team associated with football, banana kick and bicycle kick. Trophies and covers with India, Duradan, Santosh Rover, famous Indian players Sunil Chhetri, Bachunga Bhutia, PK Banerjee, World Maragi Cup, Cesar Lalenga, famous player of the world Ronaldo, Portuguese, Messi, Argentina, Marjorie, Brazil, Etana Bomata, Spain, hockey, ground length 9145 meter, breadth 55 meter, goal post height 1.4, length 3.66 meter, team associated with hockey. Astroturf grass field with hockey and spread refill scoop basket is used in field hockey. Ball weight 156 163 gram. Players 11. Substitute no limits. Game time 60 minutes, 15 minute intermittent 4 times early 70. 2020 Hockey World Cup in Belgium plus Netherlands. Card green time penalty for 5 time, yellow time penalty for 10 time, red out. Hockey World Cup 1970 Pakistan won most number of times for 1973, 1975 most number of times hosted 4 times. Fifth Hockey FIFA World Cup Moscow Oman 2025 World Cup Netherlands won in men and women team Nehru Trophy, Wellington Trophy, Afghan Khan, Maharaja Ranjit Singh, Swami Sultan Azal Shah, Sultan of Johor, Belgium Lucien, both hosted in Malaysia. Murphy Goldlev Danish dimension 78 feet 30 net feet 3 feet most Grand Slams won by Djokovic 21st for Siberia. Wimbledon 1870 UK played on grass, US Open 18 US played on hard court, French Open 89 French played on clay, Australia Open 9 hard court, also known as Roland Garros Australia Open. Men's single won by Janaka Simon, singles won by Aryan Saber, doubles won Bonaparte Mathievelli. Tablets other वही जमीन Rafael Nadal seen Wimbledon held in US Open held in August, French Open held in Australia Open held in January. Badminton dimension 44 feet 20 feet to 17 feet. Net height 5 feet in middle and 5 feet 1 inch in the edges of the court. Important players Nandu Natekar, head of the Badminton Federation of India. Hemant Beswa Sharma, Sport Authority of India. SI was formed in 1984. Yellow warning for misconduct, red warning for foul play equal to 2 yellow cards. Cups. Thomas Cup, ML Uber Cup Women's India Syed Modi Indian International. Ball badminton racket short played with a yellow ball origin Tamil Nadu. Table also known as ping pong, weight of ball 2.79, table diameter 9 feet 5 feet, height 2.5 net feet. Tool. Famous player Amitabh Circle, Major Dhyanchand over 2020, Arjun over 2004, Manik Batra, Siraj Akula, Bhavani Patel. Chess 16 pieces, play 8 pawn, 2 knight, bishop, 2 rook, 2 queen, 1 king, moves in L shape. Diagonally played, vertically, horizontally played tennis with chess, stalemate, checkmate, gambit, maximum 4 quarter of 10 minutes each. Famous players are Vaishali Arjun, Avis Important Cup, FTX Crypto Cup, Basketball, length 94 feet, weight 50 feet, weight 20, unknown 60 gram, 10 with basketball, dribble, pivot, Kho World Cup 2025, team spirit, liberty, teamwork, Messi, Tejas, and Tara. Sport and number of play basketball 5, volleyball 6, netball, dodgeball 7, also in water ball, kabaddi, netball 9, also in kho football, cricket 11, bat polo 4, versus 5, ice hockey. Ball weights 161, Pankaj Advani, famous player, Sport Honor Award, Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratan Award, used known as Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award, Sportsman Award within rupees 25 lakhs. First Vishwanath Anand, 19 engaged, received Abhinav Bandra. First woman received Arman Maleshwar Arjun Award, Sportsman Award with 15 rupees. First 1995, first woman Maina Sahib in 1962 badminton. Athletes Gurveer Singh Randhawa. Badminton Nandu Natekar, basketball Sarbajyoti Singh, boxing El Bundas, chess Manu Maroran, archer Krishna Das, cricket Salim Durrani, kabaddi Saran Shetty, maximum over bowler ODI allowed in 10 and T20 4 टेस्ट मैच पर ये 15 ODI 15 over 3.5 hours. Ball change in allowed to change after 80 overs. Strike rate runs 100 deliveries and ODI debut in 1971 versus England. Dronacharya Award started in 1985. Sportsman's Award with rupees 15 lakh. Wrestling Badminton Bhavegi. Boxing OP Pradhaman. Athlete Omina. First woman received Hasna Sharma in 2000. Editing first received sport terminology in an MCQ answer is here now. First Men's Cricket World Cup started in 1970. The Oval Stadium associated with the cricket. In the Test cricket, 90 minimum over can be team play in a day. Cricket became an international game with the formation of Imperial Cricket Congress ICC in year 1909. India has now won the ICC World Cup in cricket one time. Six balls are there in over in six. Narendra Modi is one of the premier stadium in located in Ahmedabad. Strike rate describes the average number of runs a batter make per 100 deliveries in cricket. Terms leg by associated with cricket. The appeals house that is associated with cricket. India's makes one days international ODI debuts 1974. House that makes how many over can bowlers bowl in ODI cricket matches 10. Now on-field umpires in cricket matches too. The term state average cricket, the length of the pitch is 22 yards. Duckworth leaves formula used for the first time. Was in 1990. The first cricket T20 World Cup was held in January 2000. In cricket, hitting the ball to boundary along the boundary is 4 runs. Indian players has scored maximum in cricket World Cup 1983. The famous Indian sportsman nicknamed Captain Cool Mahendra Singh Dhoni Tala Mumbai. Indian cricketers known as the world will Dravid. The game of cricket started in England. Paris of tournament format and correct Syed Mustaq Ali Khan T20 Vijay Hazare Trophy. 50 The average circumference studies cricket ball in international 8.189 inch. The height of stump of cricket 28 inch. The cricket umpire has index swimmer of the head is batsman is out. The lift of the domestic first cricket competition played in India. The lift of the minimum over at is stage match in 15 over per hour. The first ICC Women's Cricket World Cup was held in year 1973. Elephant Animal was the official mascot ICC Cricket World Cup 2011 in Kishanmundi Stadium ground. Yuvraj Singh hit 6 sixes in over T20 international matches. The distance between the stumps and approaching is the same end of the pitch is 1.22 meters. Two players can remain outside the circle in the first 6 overs of T20 cricket matches. The term chairman associated with Indian cricket has featured the most number of international cricket matches. Sachin Tendulkar in cricket, first slip and landing position behind the batsman. Alan Burgess was the World War second veterinary, also associated with cricketer. Lal Amarnath was the first Test cricketer in the Indian capital. Lal Amarnath Sachin scored his first ODI century in 79th match. The Maharaja of Visamgaram was the first Indian cricketer to serve as president of Board of Control of India. If the Empire extends both horizons, it means white ball hockey. Swami Cup is a hockey. During a game of hockey, following offensive player saw a yellow card, he will shell out of the pitch for 5 minutes. In the game of hockey, during normal play, six players are there in each team, and ice 8 and 1 to complete six. The standard weight of hockey is 163 grams to 156 grams. The Birsa Munda International Hockey Stadium is the largest hockey stadium in the country. It is in Rourkela, Odisha. In hockey, long corner is awarded if the ball goes the back line if last after touching by a defender. In hockey, if the umpire indicates the direction with one arm raised horizontal, it means free hit. PR says who has awarded Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratan of the state hockey. Chand was famous for field hockeying sport. A term bag sitting is used in hockey. In hockey, what is the meaning of single if the umpire points out arm horizontal towards the penalty stroke? No limits, number of players are permitted to substitute in the game. For field hockey, no limit. Rani Rampal is the first woman hockey player to receive Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award. Rani Rampal, the term 6 yard hit associated with field hockey. Matthew Norton, a wizard of hockey. Bantam hockey is associated. Tennis in table tennis, the period during which ball is played called rally. Malika Batur won the bronze medal Asian Cup tournament. She is retired. Table tennis, the width of court for double match is lawn tennis 36. In table tennis, length of upper surface till 274. The oldest tennis tournament in India world is Wimbledon. Corbel Cup associated with table tennis. Roger Pedic is famous of lawn tennis. The first Indian Asian tennis player to win an Olympic medal. Ledras Pass. Davis Cup is related with tennis. Unlimited leads are allowed in row and seven table tennis. In tennis, six or five scores in complete set. In tennis, advantage out in score with the receiver with the next point after duos. The first edition of the World Para Table Tennis Championship held in 19 SM another the width of the tennis court of double 19, 10 nines. In table tennis, so is second grip used. Level tennis sports are Vijay Amritraj and Ahmad Amrisa associated the world and he became the first player to reach the final all-ground slam Asian opening year, winning the French Open and Belgium art of seed and Madhesh Mupati Syed Modi Indian Organization Badminton Sporting Event. The height of tournament of 5.1 in development will change hands in the illegal age. Except 11, the ball color is sport of all badminton should be yellow. In 1949, year was the first edition of Thomas Clement International Man Teams Champions in badminton. Olympics Nella Nivala equines qualifying required which called badminton's boy is known as Pona. Case Srikanth plays with a yellow card in badminton indicate warning for miscarriage. The World Badminton Qualifier 2006 will be organized in India. The Pullian Gochand can be found in Hyderabad. Indian Football Association in 1893. Indian Super League Football Lala Lipa Trophy Football second Indian football to play in Sunil Chhetri Antan Bhattacharya has been a goalkeeper of Indian national football team 1980s. My Side autograph is written by former English footballer David Beckham, published in 2003. Rover Cup started 1989. The first player of the Indians who went to play European Football Club Sri Lanka was Mohammad Salim. Cristiano Ronaldo belongs to Portugal's country in Portugal Football World Cup started 19th. The distance between the football goal post is 7.32. Real Madrid Spanish football team play their home game at Barrobe. The first Indian female football player to play in the Union of Europe Football Association who passed Women's Champions League managed Kalyan a football match lost to equal period of 45 the rope was for a year. The Shimla Super Bowl annual championship name of football held in United States of America. In football, when the ball strikes the frame of goal or the reference remain with the goal and touchline is still in play. For the midpoint of the goalpost, football 11, the height of goalpost according to FIFA fit. A card yellow color is used to warm up a followers in the football, basketball, Los Angeles Clins, Portugal, trial Brazil art basketball team. In a basketball game, five players from one team play on the court at any game. The shape of basketball court is rectangle. The term dribble is generally associated with basketball. In basketball sport, apart from volleyball, do players make the use of screen technique? Pivoting is related to basketball. The basketball center line is part of black court. FIBA is a sanctioned game of basketball. Typically consists of four quarters of for 10 minutes each. A free throw is worth 1 point. So in basket, maximum number of points that can be scored in short of four. Kobe Bryant was famous player of basketball sport. Winner of Arjun Award in Kabaddi, Samand Mahadev set the dimension of Kabaddi play for men 30 meter, 10 meter. In 2020, Airfield Park was in the Kabaddi Circle Star World Cup. A length of the men's Kabaddi court is 13 meters. The term tackle point is associated with the Kabaddi. The lines related to Kabaddi in Arctic line. The term Longo uses Kabaddi. Kabaddi League founded in India is 2014 year. Chase the number of Pawan is chase in 16. Satpur that is rule that they can move only one square in a direction appeals the king in a game of chess. The only piece of chess that can jump over to any square is L-shaped net. FTX crypto corp is associated with chess. Indian second grandmaster after Vishwanath Anand Diband Buro Magnus Carlsen is related to chess. First Indian to win the under 10 World Championship in Murano in the year 1996 with P. Harikrishna. 32 white squares are there on chessboard. The first Indian grandmaster to become women's chess world record becomes Conor Humphries. In which of the following cities headquarters of All India Chess Federation situated New Delhi? The first is Rajiv Gandhi, Khel Ratan, Vishwanath Anand. Indian Olympic Limited International Olympic Committee due to World War First and Second Olympic Games not held in which year 1969 1994 hosted Second Olympic Games French 19 first Indian to participate in Super High Heritage Boxing in 2020 Olympics Satish Kumar India is playing in Tokyo Olympics 8 gold medals India won in Olympics in 1928 1980. Archery event was hosted at Lord's Cricket Ground, LSG in 2012 Olympics. The first American-made athlete to win the marathon gold in the Olympic Games, Thomas Hickles. In the Olympic play, total number of 5 wings is associated with 2020 sports event Paralympic first winter edition of Olympics game organized in 1924. Maximum distance covered in marathon 42.195 kilometers, something is related to 221 Tokyo Paralympic women who honor of being a double medalist of Olympic Sinde. Neeraj Chopra claims the historical gold at Tokyo Olympic 2000 with a thrown 87.58. Two silver medals were won by Indian in the Indian Load Olympics 2000. Most individual gold Olympic medals won by McLeod Phillips. USA Olympic Games were held in Helsinki. First edition of Youth Olympic Games was held in Singapore. Difference in number of years between the Summer and Winter Olympics events 2 years. In next year's Olympic Games, India did not win the gold. As related Olympic first cities world to have hosted both the summer and winter edition of Olympic Beijing. Indian boxers won a bronze medal in middleweight division boxing at the 2000 Beijing Olympics. Vinjender Singh Behnewal, the country where never organized Olympics is South Africa. At the year 1992 Summer Olympics, Arban Vishnu became the first woman to carry the flag of India to be opening India Olympics. Singh Behnewal in Olympics Games were the first female athletes to represent Pakistan participate at long. The major component Indian Olympics gold medal silver first president IOC Sri Dorabaj Tata first president IOC was Dharmesh Vikas Indian origins in Asian Games for second time in 1982. Country has hosted the three games in South Korea. Neeraj Chopra first set their senior national awards during those South Asia Games held Guwahati. Gold medals India did not win at 1986 Asian Games held in Seoul, South Korea 5. The first country to host the Asian Games, India. Limba is associated with archery. 10 circle as a target having circle archery, let ball, stroke ball, and no let are squares. The most often described as gymnastics and dance horseback is described equestrian vaulting. The first South Asia Federation game was held in 1980 Kathmandu. The Athlete Federation of India was formed in 1940 in Hitesh Sabhas National Sport Institute in Pattabai, who organized in year 1913 volleyball game. Each team comprised 6 players. Latin game, as we said, judo. The meaning is related to Kho. The first Indian who won a medal in World Athletics Championship, Aju Boba George. The first Jatiya Khel Mahotsav held in Odisha. Mirabai Chauhan selected BBC Indian Sport for women for 2006 related sport weightlifting. The weight of the ball of handball for women 42 to 45. Vince Bogart became the first Indian woman wrestler to win medals at World Championships in fencing contest between two fascists known as bout. The first Indian javelinist to win the gold at Zurich Diamond League. Neeraj Chopra, the only sport specific designed to be played by participants of both genders. Simulation is known as Kufar ball. The minimum land width in swimming is meter 2.3. The event was held at Lord's Cricket Ground, LSG at the 2002 Archery Arjun Award. Doctor Amrit Singh associated with which game athletes the Glenn technique is used in which track and field shot put. The term dash is associated with equestrian distance between the hurdles in 1000 meter women's hurdle is about 8.50 meters. Evening events powerlifting, squats, bench press and deadlifts. The USA came out with the first official campaigns of volleyball rules and was published by IMCHA. Bhimrao Ambedkar Multipurpose Stadium, Hyderabad. 25 points are there in fourth set in volleyball. Sport Authority of India (Apex) body for sport promotion was set up in year 1984. Maharashtra recognized the Dabai Handi as a sport event. National Sport University of in Manipur. The Khelo India Winter Games started in 2020. 35 national games held in the year 2015 Kerala. Someti is related to Tokyo Paralympics 2020. Zero players are there in the bench volleyball team. Nehru Trophy boat race was organized Kerala. Deepika Palika story with squash. The number of flight in a 10 under 10 hurdle race in Pankaj Advani is placed today with billiards, weightlifting, sport technique, clean and jerk use, deadlift, weighting style is used in powerlifting, pommel, horse, Rome rings, vaulting table, a few terms which are related in gymnastics, human builds associated with gymnastics. The first field handball world championship were played in Germany in 1938. The famous track and field sweating of India Malik Singh flying stick. National Anti-Doping Bill 2021 target the sports sector of India. Thickness of facility mat should be between 5-7 centimeters. Formula One is international level profession auto racing sport. Judo is its origin in the ancient Japanese art of Jukutsu. Lovely Cho is a famous Indian sport person associated with the Lemon Balls. Abuba boxing junior boys and girls compete in the bouts must consist of each round of 2 minutes. Player that stopped at dribbling in hand has to pass or shooting with 3 seconds. The length of a bench volleyball court is 60 meters long, 8 meters wide. In a big boxing competition, between each round is 1 minute. The age range for the youth boxer category is 17 to 80. Area of boat ring boxing. The first edition Commonwealth Youth Games was organized in 2000. In triple jump was the flag indicated trial is held in 1965. Poland hosted inaugurated FIBA Women's World Cup. A Medin Athletes World Cup organized that was discontinued after its first edition in London 2000. It is the first place started rolling event that athletes shall we can restart. The 1979 Asia World Wrestling organized by Asian Associated Wrestling Community (AWIX) for the first time held in Jalandhar, India. Trump is sport terms. First edition is an Indian Super League Athletic de Kolkata. The Formula One 2000 Indian Grand Prix held in Buddha International Circuit at the height of the goalpost according to eight Indian players on launch. The Young Express Himang Das named the track and field event show in the figure javelin throw. Squash is a racket sport. The equivalent board is used mountaineering. The name of the terrain is for show in the picture Malkuman. Another is a adventurous sport in golf with the score depend on putting ball in a hole. Track and field event is the button used regular race. In a ruling events who counts the laps score. The other name of trap shooting, Kelly ping-pong shooting. Adventurous sport kind of sport is bugling, jumping. Adventures for Manish Narwal is student shooting. Geometric event taken place on large floor, mat floor exercise. GRD Tata Sport Complex in Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. The equipment called antenna used in volleyball. The sort equipment is used in throwing events. The European Champions Cup or Hacking Commission Roubaix. William Jones was the Indian first world champion in a sport after independence. William Jones, the gymnastic Deepika Marga belonged to the first state of Tripura, produced production of related gymnastics. Goa is state in India now National Institute of Water Sport. Pele squad player hold the distinction of having the most wins of FIFA World Cup by any player. Pele Subran Chaudhary is an ex-Pistols, the first Indian swimmer to swim across the English Channel. 1985 was Rula Gold Cup is series with Bridge. SM Gaikwad is an Indian Paralympic swimmer. Bridges, Agil and Albert Artam use golf. Buffalo animal is made to race in the traditional sport called Kambala in Karnataka. Buffalo, the first para-athlete to receive the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna was Devendra Jangir. Bhavani Devi is an Indian sport person studied with fencing. Anju Bobby George was a bronze medal at World Athletics Camp in Paris 2003. Jahangir Khan from Pakistan, credited with 10 British Open titles, 6 World Champion and crowned professional squash. Jahangir Khan, Assam Rifles Public School, Shillong, and first Khelo India Sports School in National Indian Northeast India. Anu Rani is the first Indian woman to cross the distance 60 meters in javelin throw. Anjali Bhagwat won the 27th International Sports Federation Irish Championship of Championship Combined Air Rifle, become the first Indian to win the competition. Sangol Kange, an indigenous game of Manipur, is similar to the modern game of sport of polo. The first Winter Paralympic game held in Sweden. Timpa referred to the game of bowling. First Indian to receive the International Sporting Federation is for blue course was Abhinav Bindra. Mahendra Khel, one of the famous martial art forming an Indian belonging to his Maharashtra. Soils and agriculture. Study of soil petrol animal natural resources consists of organic humus inorganic material import factor responsible for formation of relief parent rock bedrock climate vegetation other form of life and soils can be divided into certain type of basis of factors for whole soil color thickness texture age chemical physical properties soil also known as humus not present in Indian soil organic layer humus topsoil minerals with humus subsoil deposit minerals and metal cells parent rock weathering soil texture depends on its factors of affecting soil parental material determine the soil color, texture, chemical properties, mineral contents, and permeability, climate, temperature, rainfall after the rate of weathering, and how much time it depends on the thickness of soil relief accumulation of soil. ACR Indian Council of Agriculture Research Headquarters New Delhi. This has categorized soil into 8 categories: Indian soil N2P most organic metal types of soil: alluvial soil 40%, red soil 8%, black soil 15%, lateral soil 4.3%, arid soil, montana soil, marshy peaty soil, saline alkaline soil. Alluvial soil most widely spread cover 40% area of India. Most fertile type of soil now found in northern Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, deltas of peninsula formed due to the depositions of three main important Himalaya rivers Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra found in eastern coast plain delta of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri region, potassium popular in post-fertile Lillehammer calculus concerning powers in humus and nitrogen, less fertile Anu-Alufada, more suitable for agriculture, more fertile black soil, also known as Rager, ideal for cotton cultivation, required to 10 forest-free, less formed due to the eruption of lava found in northwestern part of Peninsula Plateau, Maharashtra and Gujarat. Kaolin in Maharashtra made of extremely fine material having shape like scrub and dry and sticky with more. They are rich in iron, calcium, magnesium, potassium, aluminum, poor in phosphorus, imperial so water does not percolate easily. Red and yellow is formed due to the weathering of metamorphic rock. It is due to the presence of iron developed crystalline igneous from area of Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Odisha, Chhattisgarh. Sediment zone of West Bengal turn yellow when hydrated. Lateral soil derived from later world later, which means bricks. Result of it is leaching process when important minerals such as silica was away with the water found in leaching high temperature heavy Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, hilly areas of Odisha and Assam, leaching important minerals of soil either waste away or they relocate underground. Red later light soil found in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala regions suitable cashew nut crop have growing tea and coffee. Karnataka arid range for red to brown in color, generally sand index and saline nature. Rate for evaporation is greater than rate of precipitation. Found in part of Rajasthan, the Kankar layer formation of bottom horizon district infiltration of water, soil lane, soil treatment Gibson, acid soil treatment lime. A marshy and petty soil in coastal area has organic matter humus in releases of humidity and desert scene extremely low rainfall 50 centimeters and Gujarat mountains or high humus in versatile black anti-soil resemblant US taxonomy young alluvial formed state that lake will develop horizons and are commonly found on consolidated river and beach sediments of sands. Versatile black soil versatile so they are clay rakes tend to smell wet and spring early soil with aluminum and also area heavily weathered and rich in aluminum and Gleason Paramost permanent frozen soil with permafrost with 2 meters of surface glean horizon organic micronutrient phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, rest other material, all micronutrient soil erosions and congested soil related soil convert and subsequent washing down described as soil erosion also possible due to water, heat, erosion, wind topsoil get washed away due to heavy shower. Gully erosion in Chambal Valley is referred to as a Remainized bedland property. It is a permanent process when surface water runoff cuts deeply into soil, removing along drainage lines. Soil conservation method counter budging, plugging, and land management practice of marginally sloping highly land where the soil productivity is very low involves placement of the lines of stone up along the natural rises of landscape, mulching the process of covering it. The topsoil, the plant material such as leaves, grass, crop, reside retain soil moisture, shelter by plant growing of trees on the sun side of air that prevent the wind eroding shelter. Soil trenches farming it is the practice of cutting flat areas out of hilly or mountain landscapes in order to grow crops mostly practiced hilly such as Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and certain northeast provision stripping farming types of farming that involve reaping, dividing field into long narrow strip alternating crops and rotating counterbedding, mulching, shelter belts, terrace farming, strip farming, types of primitive subsistence farming. It practices small patches of land with the help of primitive tools like hoe, dough, digging sticks, and family community labor. It types of farming depend upon monsoon, natural property of soil, sustainability of other material conditions, slash and burn agriculture, intense subsistence farming. It practices in an area of high population presented on land, labor investment, use of high dose of biochemical input, irrigation to obtain higher production through rate of inheritance, division of land among successful generation has land holding uneconomic in size. Commercial farming is type of a single crop is grown in large area, use a high dose of modern wild varieties, chemical fertilizer, insecticide, pesticide, and obtain high productivity. Also, Thai commercial imports crop tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, banana, it all produce used as raw material, mix and intercropping. Mixed type of farming which involve growing of crops and raking of investment agricultural intercrop practice of growing two or more crops proximate to each other as these of similar being mixed in the growing two or more crops same piece of mixed crop intercrop seed of different cropping are mixed in before seed are not mixed in growing pattern. Growing two or more crops in same field, growing two or more crops in the same field in row form different crop patterns. Kharif July harvesting September also monsoon crop rates sorghum jute type of Mexico groundnut soybean harvest October April wheat barley ram mustard late rainfall and beneficial short crop mid watermelon muscat cucumber fodder also known pedigree before over India's second largest producer after China's produce some area methane gas produce require high temperature 25 degrees Celsius and high rainfall 100 in India, West Bengal, three seasons, Anas harvesting, sowing, June, Amman, Midnor, sowing, harvesting, sowing, India most consumed stable crops, rice and whites. Rainwater, wheat, 50-70, sugarcane average requires 21 to 10, requires 75-100, grow in acidic, require well-drained area, rich in humus, organic matter required, almost for China, India, and almost producer Assam, liquids is largest consumer producer, nitrogen, fixed and rhizome inside the pot of pulses, rhizome top producer, Madhya Pradesh, rhizome bacteria inside the root, middle of the over produces, Bajar, filling matter, soybean, Thomas, Rajasthan. Botany derived black fiber going also known as silver fiber to 14 for 6 by 6 and month due to golden fiber Thomas for West Bengal Thomas exporter Northwest West Bengal for MP silk layering of silk is called sericulture oil seed is second largest producer after Chinese groundnut cashew mustard seeds coconut seed farm Thomas Gujarat horticulture forwards and vegetable producer 35 all world Brazil Thomas product India Thomas product Karnataka literate bosoms have helped to growth of coffee according to the India process 3.2% of Arabic liver robust three varieties found different type of revolution green mass translation on 94 return by William Carr for the World Nobel Prize for the Redeem on FP and LHC it was one I variety Michael Philippines India was introduced in 1940 of late Punjab and Madhya Pradesh with right jump 9 spaces stand by 90 established third year financial year established CFT on IMSP 90 production kills 745 35 black rebel petroleum, blue rebel fish, brown rebel leather, golden fruit, honey, green revolution food chain, grey rebel fertilizer, pink onion, red mitomas, silver egg, poultry, white rebel milk, yellow oil seed, green overload, blue father head, lal chaudhary, Arun Krishna, white revolution, operation flood launch in 1970, father Chris Coney, reduction secretary of milk production in India, yellow revolution, father Sam Britain, second phase 1978 is Sultan headquarters, second phase revolution is ICR Patna, war base of green list of ground level electricity display between farming increase, commercial farming divinity, GM crop with genetic model, they are crop between plants, they are gene modified using genetic agent of breeding and Kolta.